YouTube's happening. It is Saturday, November 1st. We're talking NHL now, hockey. We have 13 games on the slate. It is a busy day on hockey. So we're going to be breaking these down, spreadsheet props, you know what we do around here. But first, what we need to do is pull up how yesterday went because I believe it was actually good. I think we went 3-2 overall. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Let me show you real quick. We took these plays. McKinnon did not hit, but the assist did. So we did have got the assist, so that's 1-1. Washington did not only not cover 1.5, they lost outright. So hey, that's 1-2. Anaheim money line, beautiful over the 8-3 Detroit team. People said it was crazy. No, we followed the numbers. Anaheim win, and then Terry obviously had a lot of points in that game. Terry was on point. Haha. So 3-2 on the day. You know, most of these plays are plus, so it was a good profitable day again. So if you want the plays typed out for every single sport like you see, or you want access to spreadsheets, you got to go check out the HQ. Simple as that. So enough of that. 13 games. Let's jump to the first one right now. Okay, first game on the slate is going to be Carolina and Boston. Currently, we have Carolina 171 on the money line. 6.5 is our total. Let's go spreadsheet, load them up, and we can see numbers. A lot of red between these two teams, which is kind of crazy seeing how Carolina's 7-3. But we look at last 5 and see what they've been up to, and we can see both defenses have not been good. They're combining, giving up over 8, or just 8 exactly. So 8 allowed, scoring 7.2. Our total 6.5. Already like the over. Over's definitely in play with these two teams. So let's go ahead and look at our goalies in nets. Frederick at 3.1 and Jeremy at 3.4. So overs still play. Let's go look at props, see if there's anything there. This is outlier. Link in the pin comment. Click it, slime. Go get you a week full free of this. So we gotta pick the right game, which is this one. What do we have? Very few to pick from. Points for sure. We'll look at points. Pasta assist. Yeah, some great point potential here. So let's look. Blake 0.8 does not qualify. We need this 0.5 to be 1. We don't double it up. We want an average of 1 or higher on points or assists or goals. So points, again, doesn't qualify. Nope. Pasta assist doesn't qualify. Nope. Nope. Doesn't. Damn, nobody qualifies, do they? Geeky showed up. So 5 games in a row, he scored a point. One here, he's at 1.2. He qualifies. He's 117. He's in good value. We will take that play. Now, question, do we like Geeky to get a point at all versus the over as a whole? So we need to go back and look. Both offenses are top 13. They're combining for 7.2. I think I might want to take both of them just because I like the way it's going. It's a busy day in hockey, I know. So we're going to go the over 6.5, but I'm also going to take Geeky to get over 0.5 points just because we're going to chase some juice. That's what we do around it. NHL is all about chasing juice, and it works out beautifully. So Geeky 117, I like that. I like the over 6.5 for the plus 105. We're going to take that, move on. Next. All right, game number 2 is going to be Winnipeg and Pittsburgh. Currently, Winnipeg 156, 6.5 total. Spreadsheet, loaded up. Defense looks good. Offense looks good. Both sides. Shots on goal. Defense is terrible. So shot on goal prop for sure, most likely. Let's go over here and look at this. We have Altua's at 243 and we have Eric at 250. There's that. Let's go ahead and go down here to props. Take a look at our goals. Well, our shots on goal, things like that. Let's see who we got. Shots on goal for Pionk. Now 2.5 and 2.43. We could look at points, but I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at shots on goal. We're going to start with Pionk, see if it's anything good. 3-2 on a 1.5 at 146. I like that. I'm telling you right now, I like that. I want shots on goal. I don't want points against 2 top 10 defenses, though. I'm going to tell you, I just don't. When I see 2 top 10 defenses giving a combined 6, that ain't something I just really feel like betting on. So, you know what I'm feeling? You know what I'm saying? So, because 3 goals is at most 9 points total. So, let's see if anybody's even close to meets these things. So, we'll open them all up for you because I know you want to see them and see if anybody's good. But I don't know. So I like the shots on goal though. That's good. That qualifies. You were at 1.6. Oh my God, that's a lot of points. Whoa. Josh, that's a lot of points, my guy. What's better? That 146 at 145. They're both kind of pricey, but hell, we might still do it. 1.4 at 150. Why are these so pricey? One plus 130 for Mantha, 4 games in a row. All right. Morrissey blocks, you can see 2.2. That doesn't qualify. Goodbye. Russ doesn't qualify. Goodbye. Malkin does qualify, obviously. I feel like if I want to take an assist prop, I want to chase this one like we did last time. He hit for us. It was nice. He has 1.2. He's doing great. Whole season, you can see he has that assist in most games. So And then Morrissey assists 115. I want to chase the juice. I want to chase the best one with the best odds. Yeah, let's take Malkin because he qualifies and he has the best juice. So yeah, Malkin. I said it right this time. Hey, I think I did anyways. Could be wrong. Who knows? Over points. So we're gonna take that one. Several others meet. Several. Like you could take Josh. You could take Josh points. You could take his straight points. But we're looking at straight assists. Or you can take Mantha. Mantha meets too. So really between Josh and Malkin, I'm gonna take Malkin just because of the odds. Next. All right, let's move on to game 4 or 3. It's gonna be Calgary and Nashville. That's what's next. Currently, we see it is Nashville slight favorites. 5.5 is our total. We go over here, we check this, we change this over to Nashville, and we see both offenses are not good. Defenses are average. 30th for that. 5th in shots on goal. So Calgary shots on goal props probably where we want to go, but we'll see. Dustin at 344 and Saros at 285. Both are not that great, obviously. Let's go look at props. Let's get rid of you, change this, change that to this. And what do we have? Very little. O'Reilly shots on goal, Frost assists, and Frost points. All right, cool. Let's see. O'Reilly, 2-4 and a 1-5 doesn't qualify. Assists doesn't qualify. Do points qualify? You do qualify. Morgan Frost points plus 105. It does qualify. How you done all year? That's a goal or an assist. I guess we could ride with that. It's the only thing that qualifies, and I don't want to say nothing else. So, sure. Let's go Frost. Frost over 0.5 points for plus 105. I'm down. Let's take it. Next. All right, next up from here's game 4 is going to be San Jose hosting Colorado, and 213 Rado with a 6.5. We go over here, spreadsheets, change. Ooh, my goodness. Offense galore, defense not so much. 8.4, and then we have a 7.4. That's our range. Our total sitting at 6.5 minus 114. Over is absolutely going to be a play. Absolutely. With these two teams, let's go look over here and look at this and who we got. Confirm McKenzie. We still ain't got no numbers on McKenzie, huh? Okay. And 469 for Askarov. All right. Props. Let's see. We're saying props. There's probably a lot of point props in this one. Going to be a lot. I'm not looking at all of them. There's like 15 of them. So there's not many. Okay. So we got Eklund 2.5 shots. We got Aturi. We got Will Smith. We got Brent Burns. We got Eklund points. And Celebrini assist. It's not a bad little spread. Eklund shots on goal. 3-2 and 2.5 does not count. Goodbye. I see Aturi. 3-2 on a 2.5 at 168. Damn. Plus 160. That's nice. That 0 really brings it down. But though you don't qualify. Sorry. Will Smith, 2-2 on a 1.5 doesn't qualify. Burns, 2-2 on a 1.5 doesn't qualify. Eklund does qualify on points. 1.8 on a 0.5 minus 130. That is something you could take. Lastly, Celebrini assist, 1.4 half plus 110. If I had to pick between this and this, I'm going Celebrini assist. I'm chasing the juice. So I'm going to go this. I also want to take the over. I want to do both. Again, I know. Crazy. So let's do that. Let's double up. So we're going to go over 6.5. Anytime we get some good matchups where offense be bad defense and bad goalies or below average goalies. Yeah. And we get Celebrini assist. Come on. Over 0.5 assists. Give me that for plus 110. I'm down. Next. Game number, 5, 6? I don't know what it is. It's Dallas and Florida. That's all I know. Those are the ones that are next. And currently we see Florida 122 at home. 5.5 is our totes. Come over here. Again, the complete opposite of the last game. Defense amazing, offense garbage. Under potentially here. Under 5.5 plus 103. Absolutely want to look at this. They're combining for 4.6 and they're scoring 4.4. The total's 5.5. 5.5. So under for 103 plus 103 looks really good. Let's see what the goalies are. Give me good goalies. 254 and 228. They're combining for 4.7, 4.82. I like this. I'm liking the under 5.5. I'm liking it a lot. Let's see if we have props to back it up. Very few props means that we're going to be good. Very few props. Nice. We got shots on goal for Johnson, shots on goal for Robertson, Marchand, and then shots on goal. So yeah, we're going to be taking that under 5.5. I know we don't do under 5.5 often, but sometimes it just makes sense. This is one of them. So let's see. 3-6 on a 2.5 does qualify. I think I'm just going to take the under though. I think it's going to be a very boring, slower game. So you 4-2 minus 150. You do qualify. Too much for me. Again, he qualifies. You qualify for points, but not today. Not with these two defenses. Have fun if you're doing that, though. And then Miro, shots on goal, 2.6 does qualify. All 4 props qualify. You could take them all. I'm going to take under 5.5. We're going to trust the spreadsheet, trust the numbers. Follow along with this is what I'm going to do and move on next. All right, moving on to Washington and Buffalo. Buffalo. Right there. 108 Buffalo. So basically pick them with a 6.5. That's cool. Let's pop over here. Let's take a look at Buffalo. And we can see terrible offense for Washington. Terrible offense. Defense good though. 6v3. I would lean. So far, I'm leaning a pass. I don't like very average for some good and bad. I don't. That's not something I really want to mess with. Goalies, but 3-7-1 versus 3-9-3. So Charlie's going to be in there. UPL's 3. Man, no, not loving it. I'm just not liking this game. I was something about this game. I watched. I want caps. Where are the caps? Where are the caps? Am I blind? I am, but oh, way down here. Oh, no wonder I couldn't find them. They're way at the bottom. Let's see. We have very few. We have points. I mean, we'll look at all three of them. But I'll tell you right now, not my cup of tea in this one. See, 0.8 doesn't qualify. One, but you missed the last game. And plus 145. Don't love that. Not against Washington's defense. 1-4. Now you do. Yeah, Alex is good on points. We know that. 125. He's pretty good. You could take that. I'm not. And then, Mr. Thompson, 3.5 shots on goal, 5.6 average. Oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot of shots on goal per plus 104. I was going to pass on this, but I think I got to take Thompson. We got to take old Thompson over here, over 3.5 shots on goal. We got to trust the numbers. That's a lot of shots. 5, 5, 5, 6, 7 on that. Yeah, that's a lot. Give me 4. That's all you got to do. Next. From here, we're going to Ottawa and Montreal. That's our next stop. And it's going to be Ottawa. Where's that? Ottawa. Oh, there they are. 117 Montreal, 6.5 is our total. We go sheets, we change it over. We see number 1 versus 9, 9 versus 6. The last 5 games, Ottawa's been crushing the offensive side, haven't they? Montreal's 8-3 though. Damn. All right, I see you all. I see you all for sure. Ottawa is right there. Linus is 337. Sam is 380. You see the numbers, everything cool. Let's go to props. This is a straight prop gun game right here. Change that to this. And let's see what we got. Lots of points and assists. That's all we have. Do we want to take those? Yes. Both goalies are above 3 on goals against. So absolutely. So it's going to be most likely some kind of point involving Ottawa because they're number 1. So who has the best odds of this group? That's what we're looking for. The best potential odds. 1.2.5 at 115 qualifies. Stay put. Drake, point 150. Too much. Go away. Alex blocks 3.8 on 2.5. It does qualify for 115. Stay put. Stay put. Lane, assist, does qualify, not good odds. 120 for Timmy for an assist, does qualify, could take that. Drake assist, plus 128, could take that one. And then Shabbat, 140 on blocks, doesn't qualify. So we have few. We have Jake to get a point at 115. I'm going to take that off because I like the potential plus 120, 128, and 115 options. I'm going to take the blocks off because I just... Ottawa's 9th in shots on goal. Montreal is 3rd in blocks, though. That could be a thing. Tim for an assist or Drake for the assist. I like they're both the same. They're both 1. Who's had more this season? Oh, definitely Drake. Drake's been way more involved. So Tim's gone. It's going to be Drake. Drake assist for 128 is what I'm going to go for. So Augustin over 0.5 assists. Do we add the blocks? I'm tempted. How you been doing all season? 2.6 is 115. You've been doing good. You're facing Ottawa. Let's do it. Let's double up. Let's double dip the chip in this one too. So we're going to double dip. We're going to go Carrier IER over 2.5 blocks. Very rare, I'd say blocks, but when I do, it's good. So there we go. There's your sheet. We're moving on next. All right, moving on to the next one is going to be Toronto, Philadelphia. That's where we're going to head next. Let me change this up to there. Toronto, Philly. Where is it at? It's up here, isn't it? Yep, found it. It is Toronto 113 with a 6.5. We go to the sheets. We change it up, and we can see our numbers. Offense, defense looking good. Well, defense bad, defense good. Offense average 6. Don't love that particularly. Let's look at this. Anthony's a 328. Daniel's a 167. Daniel's been doing great. Daniel's doing good overall. Really good. Let's change that up. Get rid of this. Go to Flyers, which are right there. And let's see, we have a lot of points. We're not going to take points for Toronto. We just don't. Why, class? Why do we not? Because anybody under a 2 goals against, we do not use. We just don't do it. Not enough for us. So that's our rule. We don't break it. So no Tavares, no Nylander, no Tavares. Well, Tavares shots on goal, yes. Zegras, of course. Zegras points we'll come back to. Shots on goal for you. Points. Yeah, points for you there. Shots on goal for you there, and that's it. Cool. So start off with John. Shots on goal 4.4 and a 2.5 does qualify. Absolutely. Yeah, 5-3, 5-5-4 qualifies all day. Good stuff. What about you? Shots to see assist does not qualify. Nope. Shots on goal for you 2 on a 1-5. Nope. Travis, nope. And lastly, Travis shots on goal 3-2 on a 2-5 is a no. So the one play we have is Tavares. Got it. It's easy. I like how it does. Tavares over 2.5 shots on goal. It's at 106. It's good odds. I mean, depends on where you get it, but I can get it at 106 and you can see everything else. Depends on where you go. But that's the play I'm taking. Over 4.5 based on a 2.5. I'm taking that next. 5 games left. Next is going to be Columbus hosting St. Louis, which is going to be up here. There it is. Columbus 133 with a 6.5. We come over here, change that, and we see the worst defense versus the number 4 offense. Columbus team total. Columbus team total. If the goalie makes sense. Let me look at the goalie real quick. Let me go ahead and slide on over here to this, and let's look together, shall we? 5-8. Joel, what are you doing? All right. Let's go look at props. I'm not doing props. I'm going to do team total, but I want to look at props real quick just because we're here. Blue Jackets, thank you. And let's see, there's some props. We'll just kind of roll through these real quick to see if there's anything we want to do. I mean, I might have a parlay of points, just a point parlay between all these Columbus players. Let's see. 3-4 and a 2-5 doesn't even qualify for shots on goal. 3 and a 2-5 doesn't qualify for shots on goal. 2 for 1-5 doesn't qualify for shots on goal. This does qualify for Dimitri. You're good. Jordan does not qualify for shots on goal. Dylan doesn't qualify. Blocks doesn't qualify. Did anything qualify? That doesn't. Nope. And lastly, all these props, the only one that qualifies is going to be Dimitri for a point at -28, which is why we don't like that. Nope, it wasn't the play anyway. The play in this one is clearly going to be go over here, batch details, team props, Columbus, team total, or Blue Jacket goals. That's what we really want to go, and go over a certain number. And we see over 3.5 is +100. I'm going to go over 4 for +155. That way, the 4 is the push potential, but then 3.5 is still good too. So for 100, either way, you can do either one. For the spreadsheet though, we'll go over. Let's see. We'll go. How do you abbreviate Columbus? I have no. I'm gonna go. CO. Now COL. It's like, how the hell do you abbreviate this? I don't even know how they abbreviate this anymore. CBJ. That's right. It's CBJ. CBJ over or team total over 3.5. I'm gonna take that one. So it means they got to score 4 goals regardless. 3.5 gets us +100. I'll probably sprinkle some on the 4. Hell, I might even sprinkle some on the 5. What's the 5? 4.5 is 225. 5 is 375. I mean, going based on the averages, they're allowing 5.6. Oops, they're 5.6. Their goalie is giving up 5.8. So why would we not just go for the goal and go for like 3.5, 4.5, 5.5? So yeah, let me just you know what? I'm gonna do it down the line. We're gonna put it on the sheet officially. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a ladder. Let's see. We go 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. Now, do we want to do halves or we just want to do like the 4s? 4 and 5. 4 and 5. 4 is 155, 375. Let's look at the lines again. That's good. I might say boom, 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 and boom. And then other than that, well, hell, if you want to go 8.5, I mean, it's 12.5. Who's off? FanDuel's offering that. Why are they offering that for this line? Could you have 9 goals? Potentially you could. So yeah, we're doing a ladder. We're going team total ladder. That's what we're going to do. Start at 3.5, every bet on the way up. Next. Moving on from Columbus is going to be Minnesota and Vancouver. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Minnesota right there is 150 with a 5.5. Let's go to the sheets. We take a look. Offenses are terrible. Defense is terrible. Defense is good. Shots on goal is good. That's all we really see here. Nothing too crazy. Let's come over. We want Thatcher's a 217. Phillips 336. Thatcher's doing way better overall. We see this. Nothing crazy. Get rid of Dimitri. Change it over to the Wild. And who do we have? Very few. Odosi, we're not taking any of the Minnesota points. I'm going to tell you right now. We're not going against Thatcher at 217. I'm just not doing it. So nope, nope, nope. Yes and yes. No Vancouver props, huh? Not a single one. 3 shots on goal over for Minnesota. That's cool. I mean, they're 4th in the league at 32.2. It works for me. 2-2 and a 1-5 does not qualify. 1-5 and a 3-8 absolutely qualifies. That looks great. Love that one. And Johansson 3 and a 1-5 does qualify as well, but not as good as Brock. Faber. Faber's our play. FABER over 1.5 shots on goal for 125 odds. Great stuff. Well, DraftKings. What can I get it at? 125. I'm good. So yeah, Faber, I'm taking that one next. All right, a couple games left. We got LA now hosting New Jersey. There they are. It is a pick 'em, and it is 5.5. Literally pick 'em. So here we go. Everything you see the numbers, a lot of average, nothing really standing out except maybe slightly in the LA defense. Let's go to the goalies and take a look-see and see Darcy 282 versus Joe. Jacob, what are you doing? 5-1-3. Damn, that's a lot of goals. That's a lot of goals. I don't know about that one. Let's see. We have points, points, points. Well, I mean, we can take points against New Jersey all day, so we want LA points for sure, which is going to be these two. 282 for Darcy. We'll look at these two as well, and we'll look at Clark for blocks. So all 5. Alex points. Nope, not a chance. Kemp, not assist. Nope, doesn't qualify. 1-8 and 1-5 blocks doesn't qualify. 1-2 points versus 114 points versus LA. LA's 9th in defense. I don't know if I want that. And then U for blocks. 2-4 and 1-5 doesn't qualify. All we have is this, and I don't know if I love it. He is qualified, but I mean, we come back. We saw the goalies. We stare at the goalies again. Darcy's a 282. We know Darcy's not bad. I'm not loving it. I'd rather have points against Jersey, so I'm gonna take it off. I'm not feeling it. I think this is gonna be a pass. I know we have very few of them, so but no, this is the first one. It's gonna be a pass. No lean. I'm not leading this one. Pass it. Moving on. Next. All right, moving on from LA. We're going to Edmonton hosting Chicago. Currently 257 for Edmonton with a 6.5. That's a big old spread. Offense that pushes. This leans Edmonton. Okay, cool. We see that there. Let's go over here. Change this. Go do. 259. They're both 259. Both goalies are equal. Good stuff. Nothing crazy there. Let's go and change this down to Blackhawks. Get rid of those. There we go. Props. Donato shots on goal for Sam. RNH for assist and Bedard for shots on goal. We took Bedard last time. I believe it was good. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he hit this for us. So Donato's at 2 on a 1-5. Doesn't qualify. Sam doesn't qualify. RNH doesn't qualify. And lastly, 4-6 on a 2-5. It does qualify. It's a little sweaty thanks to this 9 right here. But I mean, what else are we gonna take? I mean, he's got to do something, right? I mean, I'm down. R over 2.5 shots a goal. Don't love it. I'm taking it though. So otherwise, it'd be a pass. No. Well, this 9 brings it up a good bit, right? He's 2.5. You remove this 9, it's 3.353, which comes out to a nice 14. 14 divided by 4 comes out to less. It doesn't cover. And then we're also going against the defensive shots on goal, which is now Edmonton, who only gives it 24.2 at home. You know what? We're going to swap this. We're going to go for a pass. He might hit this. He could absolutely hit this. If he does, great, cool, whatever. But I'm going to leave it alone. We're going to be smart. We're going to leave it alone. Pass. Next. Last game, Rangers, Kraken, currently, who was favored? Rangers 122 with a 5.5. Let's pop over here, change this to the last game, and we can see both offenses are not good. Defenses are good to average. Everything else there, cool. Change this up to this. Igor versus Joey, 2-3-2-2-6-8. Both more above average goalies. We know that. Let's go to props and see if we have anything that we can take here and try to make some profit on. So Rangers Kraken, very few. We have U shots on goal and U shots on goal. That's it. 2-2 and 1-5 doesn't qualify, and then Montour doesn't qualify. How do we have all these plays and then pass the last 3 games? That's weird. I don't know how that happened, but it did. We're passing on that one, obviously. So back to the schedules. We're done. Big slate. Tomorrow, Sunday, we have 5 games. I will have a video tomorrow. Don't worry. I got you. I'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out a nice list, the spreadsheets, or just come join the chat and chat it up with us in there. Check out Outlier. Go get your free week. And other than that, I'll see you tomorrow on Sunday for some more NHL. Peace.